affected their life or the person that they've given them to.
Oh, it's no joke.
That it's no joke,
no
especially
joke.
the nativity ones.
Right. It's, oh yeah. Yeah, I can't really say it with as much impact as it would have, or we'd both be like weeping in the corner over here because we're just mushy. Okay, gold chains. These are particularly, I think, very modern, very appropriate for a fashion-forward gal. Anyone who loves gold jewelry probably don't have this. A 16-inch is under $70. The 18-inch universal length there at $76. The 20-inch is right there at $83. Yeah. All of them are on 4 flex payments, and all of those are with free shipping and handling. This is a very beautiful, that's a perfect word. To me, a very special chain.
You say fashion forward and modern.
A little modern.
I see
what do you see?
I see through my eyes a chain that maybe you found in an antique shop that is hundreds of years old.
Very Roman goddess.
You know, throughout my years, I've always tried to do research and understand where is the origin of these pieces. And I found the rope chain one time in the cathedral in Seville, Spain, and it proved to me that, and it was dated in the year 600. So I know the rope chain was at least that old. When I see this chain, this is new technology. So you could never find a chain like this that would be antique. But the classic link, the core of this chain is for sure thousands of years old. But this chain is compressed. And it then changes instead of it being an oval link, it almost has like 3, 4 radiuses to it. And the flattening of that gives it these glows that when you see it in person, you think it's diamond cut.
It does.
But it's not, it's compressed like a coin. Oh. And you know a coin, a minted coin, sparkles, like you look at it, it looks like a mirror?
Yeah.
Well, that's what you're gonna see on these links. So you didn't give up material, which means I didn't carve out the link to compromise the quality. It actually, the link becomes stronger when you compress it.
That makes sense. That really, just from a metal perspective.
Right, but it's very, very unique link.
Beautiful.
You know, the price is extraordinary. And this again is a standalone. You could wear this with or without a pendant. If you wore it as just a standalone, you could layer it with other chains, or to the point I was been making throughout the show is that even one piece around your neck makes you look dressed.
Already completed, yes, of course. Okay, there's only a couple of hundred in each. Kyle's my producer, and he's just been updating me about how the different lengths. There's only 200 left in the size 16.
Yeah, that may sound like a lot, but
it's not. It's not.
In
with the way
3 or 4 minutes, it can be gone.
120, for example, in the 20-inch length. You know, if you've been looking for the perfect gold chain, if you've been looking for the one to wear all the time, I just think that you can't go wrong with this. I think this is one I would wear all the time because I do feel that it has the historical significance of it, because I love historical and symbolic jewelry, but also there's a very international kind of chic feel to this.
Well, this is made in our Italian factory.
See? Very Italian,
you
perfect.
Know, and when people go to Europe and they would always say to me, well, what should I buy? I'm going to Italy. I said, well, you don't really want to buy jewelry because their pricing structure is a lot different than ours. And unless you only want 18 karat, that's the only reason why you would buy a piece of gold in Italy as opposed to here. But if not, our pricing is the best. And I'm searching, you know, 40, 50 factories just in Italy alone, trying to see what is the latest technology, what is the best technology, what can we make? Because in our factory, we make earrings, rings. Actually, there's one in the show also. So we make a wide variety, and it's kind of like what we did here in the United States. When I started Michael Anthony, I just made charms, then I went into earrings, then I went into rings, then I went into the rope chain. So we've constantly bought companies, small companies that couldn't make it on their own, or it was time for the owner to retire, and we bring them in, and then we use our technology to update their product line. Same thing in Italy. So I'm there all the time. I love going there. I have friends that are there. And so for me, it's a pleasure to bring a piece like this.
Well, I think that It's unexpected at $68, right? It's unexpected.
Yeah.
If I saw Kate out and about, I'd be like, Kate, how you doing? When are we gonna go have lunch?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, where did you get those chains, woman?
Right.
I mean, how much did you spend on those? You know, you could say, oh, did you just get back from Italy? I mean, that really...
Exactly.
And you would not... This is more of like a Ponte Vecchio moment in your life where you're there on the bridge and all of those.
Actually, it's funny you say that. The last time I was in Italy, I went on the Ponte Vecchio.
Very famous
and
jewelry
you should have
location
seen my
Italy.
face. I probably can bring up the pictures. I actually found some beautiful diamond cut rings on the Ponte Vecchio.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it's something that we started here. We've actually started many trends right
Worldwide.
here in HSN. A worldwide trend that you'll still see today is all rose, all yellow, all white. I was the first to do that here. Multicolor pieces. Italians made the Cleopatras and pieces like that, you know, popular, but I was the one that Americanized it with the diamond cutting. So for me to go to the Ponte Vecchio and see that now they're selling things
That were your idea back in
exactly.
the...
It was quite a thrill. But
The career.
you're 100% right. That's what this looks like. This looks like one of those chains that you did go to Europe and buy and find.
Wow.
You know, and you look at the pricing.
It makes...
Yeah.
It makes HSN sense. It doesn't make sense outside of HSN. I like to say sometimes we're the alternative jewelry universe. Okay, I'm glad you're loving this as much as we are. Stick around because we have more gold coming up, including gold earrings, our showstopper you will not want to miss. Wait until you see that price. Birthday buzz, more exciting goodies happening.